everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is the project that I said I've been working on. I'm still practicing. I'm no means brilliant at this. I've only had these 2 or 3 days now. I think this is the third time that I've messed with them. So we're going to be playing with embossing powder. The brand that I picked to go with is Whoa. So basically, embossing powder, it's like pieces of plastic. The best way for me to show you, this is a very, very thick one, but you can get the idea a lot better. You might be able to see them dotted over my table. But then a tiny little pieces of plastic, and they stick onto the paper or card, or I believe you can do this on glass, plastic, cardboard, wood. There's quite a wide variety of things you can use this on with an adhesive. This is actually a pad refill. I didn't buy the pad because I wasn't planning on using any sort of stamps, so I've just used this to do circle markings. But the main reason I got this is to do big areas. I got the Whoa embossing pen, which it's fine, but it's very, very tiny. And I got a different branded embossing pen. So one side is more like a brush tip, and the other is more of a smaller chisel tip. I do prefer this one. I've not messed around with all of the colours because some of them take different techniques in using them. Like for instance, there's these sparkle ones here. I'll open it up so you can see better. I just don't want to spill it. As you can see, absolutely gorgeous. But with these you do have to mix them with a plain embossing powder or just use any old glue for these two. So I have actually done an experiment. The clear one that I've got, it's not that one, not that one, there. So that come in the starter kit, the clear gloss regular. I've actually put some of that into a little plastic wallet and some of the glitter and mixed it together, and I will try it on camera to emboss that and see how it turns out, see if you can actually pick up the glitter particles in that. So I will try my best to go up. As you can see, they're gorgeous, and it gives like a 3D effect, very similar to the glossy accents, and I know some of you ladies love that stuff just as much as me. I'll go over the colours that I've got on this page. I don't know how you pronounce that one. Purisma. That's more of a, it's like a bronze gold, that one. It's got all different colours, pieces of plastic mixed together. The next one is, I believe this one, yep, it's rose gold, this one. I hope the camera is going to pick up, because I bet you it's not. Let me put the light on. Ah, there you go, there you go. Yep, so that one's rose gold, this one's copper. We've got gold. We've got a clear, fine glitter. Metallic silver, a matte, I think it's meant to be matte black, but obviously as you can see it has got a bit of a sheen to it. This one, I don't think I'm embossing this one right because it doesn't, let me find it in here. It looks gorgeous in here. As you can see, it's really deep turquoise colour, and I just don't think that I've got the hang of certain ones just yet, so it's just going to take a bit of practice. The one below is Under the Sea, and this is actually an embossing glitter, so this has got the glitter already mixed in. I sort of went in blind to that website, not really knowing. I mean, I looked at a couple of YouTube videos, but there wasn't really loads and loads of information for starters, so sort of just bought a starter set, and I think I bought 2 or 3 trios and thought, you know what, I'm just gonna learn by myself sort of thing, have a mess with them. So that one has got glitter in, and this one is probably the most weird one. I do need to get, I think it's parchment paper, like non-stick paper, because when you do this one, when you do stick it down and you go over with the heat gun, it just goes everywhere, and I can prove that with the amount of black and white pieces of plastic I've got all over my desk now. So I need to get some non-stick paper, put that over the top, and then go in with the heat gun, because obviously the heat gun is blowing out hot air, so that hot air has just made it go everywhere. They're the colours, and I've actually gone in on a long time whip with it on the Gold Sun, as you can see. And it is, I'd say the metallics are probably the easiest ones that I've worked with so far. I will move that to one side and move this, and I'll just show you how it works. So we'll pick a relatively decent size one to go with. What shall we do? Why don't we do her guitar? So I'll bring you in a little bit closer. What colour should we go for? I'm thinking the rose gold. So let me get that out. Rose gold. So it's pretty simple actually what you do. So this is, I think it is actually an ink. It's not a glue. It is actually an ink, because I do believe that you can use the distress inks on stamps and they work brilliantly with this. I'm going to do the whole area. Now that I've gone over the whole area, obviously you won't see the lines of the instrument, but you get the point. So let's go over it once. I've got the paper ready. So you sprinkle the embossing powder all over, don't be shy. As you can see, we'll bring that lamp in a little bit more, because I think it's I can't win with or without it. I can't win. So you sprinkle all the excess off on a folded piece of paper, which is behind this one, like so. As you can see, it is quite messy. It is fun. So I've just got my tub here. So I'll lift up the excess and sprinkle this back in. And always remember to put your lids on. Right, so I'm going to go in with my heat gun now, so it is going to get a little bit loud. I'm going to zoom right in and hopefully you'll be able to see it. So I'm going to let the heat gun heat up for a couple of seconds before I actually go over, and the distance, it's not much, as you can see, a couple of inches. We'll start it now. I'll lift it up to the camera, then you should be able to see a bit better. I hope that did pick up, because it's really fascinating watching it actually work. But once that is dry, that is permanent, that is not coming off. I've not tried to go over it with any sort of paint or anything else, to be honest. I'm just learning the very, very basics, but I've not seen anybody else using these, and I think they're fantastic. I just need to, like I said, practice with them a little bit more. The thicker one, I think this is going to make a superb, unique background for something. I haven't thought of what that something is yet, but it's like a marbled effect, as you can see. But I will go over them colours again while I've got decent light now. So that's the clear one. We've got the gold. That's probably my favourite actually. I like the gold and I like the rose gold. And we've got copper, rose gold, the one that I can't pronounce, that's got a mixture between rose gold, copper, and I think it's got a little bit of silver in there somewhere. Your silver, your black, the one that I messed up, which the name is Oasis. Again, needs practice. The sparkling one, which is Under the Sea. And then this one, I believe, is called 101. So who can guess what that is referencing? I don't actually know what else to show you. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna attempt to do this one as well. I just need to practice more with these. But I did promise that I would get this video up. As you can see, there's another practice sheet all over. Some of them's worked out, some of them's not. Right, for the practice, this one here, I'm not going to use my good whip. We're going to use this one for now. And I'm going to go in with the big tool just so we can get as much on as possible, and let's see if this works. I did try the glitter on its own because, like I said, I had no idea, and it just went everywhere. So I do understand now that you have to mix it with some sort of embossing powder anywhere. So I'm just going to sprinkle all of this over, spread it out, tap off the excess. Oh, as you can see there, I've actually done writing. I've done writing in it. I've drawn little love hearts, so you can get really fine details with these. That's what I'm going to attempt now to get this glitter back in this tiny bag without spilling it everywhere. This might not be a good idea. Right, yeah, we're going to do that after when I've got more time to concentrate. Oh, Lewis can help me. They do sell the clear jars as well on the website, which now I'm kicking myself that I didn't get. So fingers crossed, let's just see how this works. So again, I'm just going to let it heat up quite hot. Let me zoom you back in. And we'll just sort of see together, because I have no idea how this one's going to turn out. So it seems to have worked. So that is the trick. So I did put 3 parts embossing powder in that mixture with only 1/4 of the glitter, and it seems to have done the job. Sorry, I was staring at it then because I'm surprised it's worked. You know what that reminds me of? Mod Podge. It really, really does. But yeah, I think it's just the case. I mean, really, you can mix any colours that you wanted together and, you know, create your own colours. Yeah, I'll update when I'm a little bit better at this. Oh, I forgot to say as well, if you are drawing like I did the love hearts, sometimes you'll have powder on the outside. I've just been brushing it off with a tiny brush, and that's been working out perfectly. But yeah, this is I don't want to say a fail video because I just wanted to show what I've been playing with, like the new things. But I mean, how gorgeous are they? There's no glitter gel pen, there's no glitters like stickles, anything like that that I have seen that shine like this and give like a texture to the page. So yeah, I've really been enjoying these. I'm going to end up embossing everything. But I think the gold and the rose gold are my favourite at the moment. Until I get used to the other colours anyway. But thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next week in next week's stream on Tuesday. So thank you very much for watching. See you later, guys. Bye.